Bonjour! I'm wearing a hairband. Please pretend that I'm not, because it's embarrassing. In fact, this might not make it in, I might put the hat on. No! Right, coming up this week, I am going to fix my reversing, non-reversing engine. Hopefully. I'm hoping it's something simple. It probably won't be. And if it's not, I'm going to have to just stay here on a mooring buoy and get a job and save up. But I'm hoping it'll be something simple and I can actually go sailing again. So yeah, let's do this. I've gone for the hat. Keep you out of the wind. First of all, what is wrong? Well, let me open this little doodad up for you. Here's my little controls. And what they do is get covered in shade. The two, that's a throttle, I think, and this one down here that you can't see is the gears. So when you move this back, pushes it into reverse. So that should be in neutral, reverse, forwards. And what I think's happening is that it's not pushing it far enough to actually fully engage reverse. So it might just need some adjustment on the other end. So let's test it and see. I've just been having a Thinkisaurus, and I Thinkisaurus. Let's see if I can get you in there. So I've still got a little bit of adjustment on this nut here where I can go back. That would effectively bring this forwards. So when I go into reverse, it's actually pulling a little bit further. I don't know if that will affect how much it goes forwards though. Well, obviously it will, but I don't know if that'll be to its detriment or not. So what I may actually do is just pull this out of this little ujuranga. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got a lower hole down there. If I go into that lower hole, it's going to give it more of a swing, isn't it? More of an arc. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I've got sort of the camera in my hand. But yeah, that should effectively give it a wider arc because it's further away from the centre of rotation of the little doodad. So it should push the lever further. Shall we do that? I don't know. Seems like it'll work. Let's do that. That took 20 minutes and 40 swear words to get that out. Boats! Right, I'll show you what I mean though. I'll show you on the top bit, hopefully. So, on the top bit you can see there's two different holes. Obviously it's in the lower hole on the bottom one at the minute. If I move it to the top hole, then the arc is going to be longer. It'll give more stroke on the little lever on the gearbox. I'll show you that little lever in a minute. So I've got that off now. I've got that off now. Yeah, I've got that off now. And now if I put it in that further one, down yonder, in theory, get the split pin in that, and it'll give me a longer travel on the gear doodad. Yeah, I can only see if it works. Look at the state of this air, man. Back in a minute. Right, that there is the other end. It's a little lever on the gearbox. Struggling to get some light on it. See it? Badoosh. So now in theory that should have a longer travel fore and aft and should work. But we'll test it out and see. This is upside down, isn't it? Hang on. No? Oh, I don't know. Screw it. Fix it in post. So yeah, get the engine started, Christ, I need to do something, man. It's roasting here as well, it's like 20 odd degrees. Get the engine started. I don't know if I've actually told you, but my thingy's broke. Engine control doodad. So I've actually got to start the boat with a screwdriver. You know, if it works, it works. So yeah, we'll get set up and we'll get it started. The panel just started working. Bonus. Oh, the button doesn't work though. Back to the screwdriver. Where's my starting screwdriver? There. Just ignore the sparks. Right, I'll let it warm up for a few minutes and then run it in the gears. And see what happens. Hopefully good things. I don't think it worked, so forward. No thrust coming out of there. What a surprise. It wasn't an easy fix. Right, next stop is adjustment, I guess. Yeah. Let's have a think. And try adjustment. We'll see what happens. Alright, take two. I've adjusted the little thingy further down, so see if that works. The only trouble with that is as you adjust it, you put in it not as far forwards either, so I'm going to make sure it works both ways, but we'll see. So thrusting forwards, good. I just heard it click. No thrust in reverse. Take 2, 4, 6, 8. Boats I don't appreciate. It's not an adjustment issue. I can hear it physically click into reverse, so it's going into reverse gear fine. It's just that the reverse gear isn't. The reverse gear isn't working. Yeah. I'm going to lift the deck up and open the inspection hatch, and then I can see what's happening from above. But it sounds like the gearbox might be shot. And if it's shot going astern, how long before it's shot going forwards and I don't have an engine? That's the issue. Yeah. I'll be back. A Christmas miracle has occurred. Yeah, so I took the deck off and the little hatch off so I could see what was going on. And as soon as I clicked it into reverse, the shaft was actually turning, but as I increased the revs, it never seemed to go any faster, which leads me to believe it might have been a slippy clutch or something.
So at least I know it was turning, and that, you know, the gears themselves are alright, in theory. But no matter how much throttle I put on in reverse, it wouldn't speed the prop up any. So I went in forwards a few times, and then I thought, oh, I'll just give it the frigging beans in forwards. So I give it the beans in forwards, and it was sort of a constant rate of thrust at a certain RPM. And then there was just sort of a boom, and it just sort of lurched forward as if, I don't know what it was, maybe the clutches inside moved or something like that. And all of a sudden I had loads more power in forward. I went into a stern, and I had the power back in a stern. So I don't know, I think my gearbox is a KMP1 or something like that. I don't think they've got clutches in them. I'll double check. You might know better than me, but... So no, I don't know. Now I've got power in a stern, but how long will that power in a stern last? I don't know what to do. I'm only paid up until Friday. I have to leave on Friday, one way or another. I don't know. Let's faff about and see what else happens. I've done at... What's doing my lungs? I've done at Idea. So this little camera that I'm using is waterproof, allegedly. So I'm going to chuck it under the water and have a look at the prop. We are. And see what happens. What will probably happen is I'll find out that it's not actually waterproof and 300 odd quid camera's dead. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Check it's properly attached. Still alive. See what it looks like. Well, there's helicopters around. I just had a look back at the footage. Damn! You'll have seen it just now because of magic of editing and stuff. That needs cleaning, doesn't it? God, there's all sorts of crap on there. I'm gonna have to get in the water, aren't I, and clean that at some point, because that's minging. It's only been in the water a couple of months. Yeah, so that's another job. But you know, it doesn't look like it's falling off or anything. It looks about in the right position, so it's not like anything like that's gone wrong. Yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is nothing. I'm just going to set off with it how it is. I'll go out on a couple. I might go out for a little sail tomorrow, or I might wait. And in fact, I might do a bit of docking practice tomorrow, because that'll test the engine out, won't it? Or is that a good idea when I don't trust the reverse? I will lose reverse as soon as I need it. I don't know. We'll just go and do something. But yeah. I think that might be it. Unless you guys have got any advice, I will tell you that the oil is brand new and the level is perfect, so it's not that. Let's see if we can see a helicopter. No, you won't be able to see it. Oh, I'll put in a little video that I filmed the other day of a Puma, I think it was, coming out. Anyway, balls to it, I'm setting off. Yeah, sod it, I'm just going, or at least I'm leaving and maybe go on the mooring buoy, because I might be able to do my ICC at a reasonable rate, so I might do that because that'll help with insurance and stuff. Yeah, but that'll do for this week. I've basically achieved nothing. It's been bolts fixed itself. So, yeah. Somebody looked at me. Balls to it. See you next time.